breaking down how I hit a 7x return trade just using liquidity with nothing else. Alright guys, so first I want to start off by showing this here. This is the S&P 500 on a weekly chart. Now, this yellow line here is going to be the low that we use to bounce today. That's going to be a very important low for us, and I'll show you guys why. But if you see from where we created that low, that we have created a beautiful U reversal here. That to me is showing that at some point, once we're starting to complete this U shape, that we're going to want to bounce off of an important low that we did not hit during this phase. So now if you guys look, this was about a 3-month span that we did not touch this low, but we traded above it the whole time without tapping into that low. So that is showing that we most likely it's holding a lot of power down there. And guys, I just want to say that this whole trade was pointed out pre-market on my live stream today. I'll pop up a little clip or a screenshot here proving that we were talking about this and that I pointed out this whole move early pre-market on a live stream for you guys that is completely free to tune into. So if you guys are interested in those streams, I do those on my TikTok, so feel free to go drop a follow and tune into those for other opportunities like this. Alright guys, so now that that's all out the way, I want to break this down more for you guys, and I'm really going to explain to you how I found this and how I found it before we even came down to this low. So to start my day off pre-market, I'm marking out my lows and highs of the previous day candle. So as you guys see, we have yesterday's high here and yesterday's low here. And those, of course, are usually going to be good targets for liquidity just throughout the day, or just important lines to have marked out, so I'd recommend anybody to do that. Alright guys, so going into market replay to show this more in depth and explain it a little bit better, we're on the 3-minute time frame here, and this is about at 8 a.m. So we see previously that we were testing yesterday's low. We tested it twice, but we did not have a break through it, and we seem to respect it, creating new highs here during London session. So once I see that we're coming here to test it again, and I see that we're starting to get candles to below, I'm waiting to see if we get any sort of displacement, or if we get a breaker structure or something showing that we clearly want to go lower, and that's exactly what happened here. We had a clear displacement. We had equal highs on the 3-minute. So once I saw that we were going to get that clear displacement, this was about at 8 a.m. I wanted to just continue to see how we move. And as you see, we wicked back into these equal highs and instantly reversed, getting more displacement. And that's when we got the official move down to our targeted low here. Alright guys, so obviously it is still early here, so I'm just waiting to see what price is doing, seeing if we're going to tap into that pre-market or if we're just going to hover here. I thought that we were going to hover until market open, but we actually did end up coming down and we wicked into this low. So at about 9:15 here, I'm still on the 3-minute time frame. We had a wick into this. On the 1-minute time frame, we literally had one wick candle. So that kind of showed me that that wasn't the real move, and that was kind of the fake move right here going into market open. So now coming on the 3-minute again, I see that we still have these equal highs here, and I noticed that we went and take that out and we wicked through it. We didn't get a body closure, and we instantly had very clear displacement after this. Alright guys, so this yellow line right here is market open. Like I said, we had that clear displacement and we clearly wanted to come back and retest this low. So now that market opened, I am waiting here and I see this first candle that we closed above here on the body, which was very good with a long wick. Now it's a little bit harder to show on replay as it would be on a live trade, but you guys will still get the gist of it. So now I'm kind of waiting to see how we react and how we treat off this level. Like I said, I wanted to get at least another candle here. Our next candle, we create equal lows, and we also have double wick on the bottom here. And then for about 2 minutes, we kind of just hovered here with a little bit of indecision candles. So really what I'm looking for, I'm really just waiting to see if we start to push up. As soon as we started to push up above this level here, I was confident in entering this trade, and I felt like it was going to be a very quick move that we were going to have right off of the market open, and this was just the market manipulation. So I did not want to miss this move. So once we started to get this push through, I was fine with taking this. As you guys see, we had about 3 candles showing indecision, and then we had this huge candle here, which threw me off a little bit, but I thought we were just getting another retest, and I wanted to see if we were going to close below. We did not close below that. We came right back into it, and we closed slightly. The body was slightly above that line, so that really showed me that this was going to be the bottom of our move. We had equal lows here, and I was expecting this to be a quicker trade right off the market open, right after we had manipulation here. We had about 15 minutes of manipulation, and I was confident that we were going to have a quick reversal for the rest of the day. So as soon as we got this 3-minute engulfing candle, that is exactly when I entered into that trade. And now really my main thing here, I was looking at this level here with these equal highs that we took out before. I wanted to see how we reacted when we came up to it. So now this is why in the beginning of the video, I mentioned that you guys should mark out your highs and lows of the previous day candle. Because this is exactly how I found my TP for today, and it was a perfect hit. So I mark out these equal highs on the 3-minute. I just wanted to see how we reacted to those once we came up to it. So after we create these equal lows, I make a 5-point stop loss right below that line. I was confident that we were going to have that big reversal here now that we had a full engulfing candle. So now to manage this position, this is exactly what I did. So like I said, guys, we had these equal highs here on the 3 and the 5-minute. So I wanted to see how we reacted when price came up to that level. But I also wanted that to be my spot for break even. So now to let this trade play out, we have our TP set to yesterday's low. We have a break even spot, and we are in this trade looking for a huge return of about a 6.5 R return. Closing at TP. We were in this trade for about 33 minutes, so this was a longer trade for me. But like I said, guys, if you guys were in the live stream, this was all pointed out. It was a bigger move, a big reversal, but we had it basically perfect. Alright guys, so this is my first breakdown, really going into more depth in my first YouTube video explaining more about my trades and my thought process in pre-market and going through my trades. And like I said, guys, if you were in the live stream, you would have caught this move too. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, I'll definitely recommend to go over there. I post daily videos, and like I said, I go live there also. And also join the Discord that's linked in my description. It is completely free. We are not trying to sell anything. It is just becoming a very active community, and we talk in there every single day while market's open, pre-market, after-market. We are just constantly growing and helping each other out. So I definitely recommend joining that if you guys are looking for something like that. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to throw a like on this video and also subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.